Good morning and welcome back to the Apollo Project's New Zealand Swimming Championships 2022. My name is Scott Rice, calling the races this morning. This time the third session of the heats for the men, and there are 4 events on the program this morning. Before we get into that, we recap last night. Great swims to kick off the women's final last night. That was Eve Thomas and Erica Fairweather both going underneath the FINA A for the World Championship qualifying time. And also a great swim by Shannon Murphy, breaking the New Zealand record in SB6 for her events last night. So well done to those swimmers. Starting off this morning with the 200-metre freestyle heats for the men. There'll be the top 3 there, Lewis Clareburt, Cameron Gray, and 34-year-old Stephen Kent, Olympian from 2012, taking part. It'll be great to see how he goes. 200 freestyle multi-class, Bailey Conlon breaking New Zealand records last night. And he'll be pushed along by David Beck and Jack Bugler in that being his biggest competition. The 100 butterfly will follow with Lachlan O'Connor, the #1 seed, lane 4 final heat. He'll be pushed along in the final tonight, all going well, by Coast teammates Chris Dawson and Wilrick Kitsia. We finish this morning with 50-metre butterfly for the men. The para multi-class should be a good race too. We hope you enjoy the action of the men's heats on day 3 here at the Apollo Project's Aotearoa Swimming Championships 2022.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
Can everyone please help me welcoming the technical officials this morning for the heats onto pool deck. Introducing the referee for this morning's men's heats from Manawatu, Diane Farmer. The starter for the men's heats from Northland, Ross Gillespie. Thank you, officials. Please be seated.
Because I just wanted to help out the swimming community, give back, because they've always been amazing when I'm swimming.
So the reason why I became a technical official is because it's much more fun than sitting in the stand. You're right in the middle of it, you get to see all the racing, you get to talk to people and be involved in the event. It's just a great place to be.
I enjoy being a technical official because firstly, it's an easy way for me to be able to give back to the sport that's given me so much. I've been able to go overseas with my own swimming, so it's a good way for me to be able to give back. You know, it's fun. I get to make new friends amongst the other technical officials, and I feel like it's also helping my own swimming because I understand the rules of the sport on a deeper level.
Why? Because you get to meet so many cool people. You get to be close to the racing, and the technical officials are a happy family. They're good. They teach you, or you learn something new every day, and I have. Over the last 20 years, I suppose, I've had some great support from other officials, and it's just fun. It's so fun, and seeing the swimming close up, that's really exciting. So please come, we want you.
Well, welcome back to day 3. We kick off the men's heats this morning with event 13, the 200-metre freestyle. There are 2 heats, and beside the blocks is heat number 1. In lane 1 from Pukekohe Swim Club, Michael Hahn. In lane 2 from Whananui, Matthew Hutchins. Lane 3 from Coast Swimming Club is no one. In lane 4 is Cameron Gray from North Shore. Lane 5 from North Shore, Louis Gray. Lane 6 from Capital Swim Club, Josh Amies. In lane 7 from North Shore, Ivan Liu. Matthew Hutchins, the 2:16 Rio Olympian, coming back, his first hit out for the comeback in lane 2. Cameron Gray having a great champ so far in lane 4 from North Shore, and Louis Clark, of course, winning the 1500 metre freestyle on day 1, second in the 400 metre freestyle yesterday. But Cameron Gray taking it out very, very quickly, goes through in 52.54. Second through the turn, Louis Clark. Matthew Hutchins sitting in third at the moment, the 27-year-old. Lovely to see Matthew Hutchins back in the water, 27, still a bit of work to go to get him back up to where he was. But let's see if we can get him through to the final. Gray leads at the 150 metre mark, 1:20.76, turning in 28 seconds through that last 50. Looking strong. And Louis Clark just firing back in the final 25 metres. He's closed that gap. But comfortably, Cameron Gray will win heat 1. Clark will come in second. Matthew Hutchins, a nice strong finish from him to get third. So there's the result for heat number 1. We move now to the final heat, heat number 2 of the men's 200 metre freestyle. Lane 1, Capital Swim Club's Finn Harlan. 2, St Paul's Dominic Faulkner. 3, Wharanui's Tyler Tapper. 4, Capital Swim Club's Lewis Clearbert. 5 from Coast, Steve Kent. 6 from Mount Maunganui, Gus Shivnan. 7 from North Shore, Blair Helms. New Zealand record held by Matthew Stanley, 1:47.09. The FINA A at 1:47.06, and Matt Nostrom qualifying 1:50.81. So Cameron Gray snuck under that in the heat number 1. 34-year-old Stephen Kent in lane 5, the Olympian from 10 years ago in London. And Lewis Clearbert already tearing off a body length in front. Kent sitting in second. It looks like third will be Gus Shivnan from Mount Maunganui, turns lane 6. And through they go, 52.63. Similar sort of split to Cameron Gray, heat number 1. Stephen Kent splitting 54.05. Let's see how the endurance holds up for the veteran in the second 100. Gus Shivnan, 18-year-old, 16 years Kent's junior. And Lewis Clearbert pushing through 28.34, 1:20, looking at around about a 1:48, 1:49 here. That'd be a good swim for Clearbert. He's really pushing it hard this morning, increasing that lead. Stephen Kent just starting to Get caught by Shibnan here. Let's see if this top 2 inches can work for Kent. Lewis Clareburt touches 149.17 in that FINA, and gutsy finish there for Kent to hold on to second by 3/100ths of a second. That's a true professional there, and Shibnan coming in third. So that results, Stephen Kent, 153. Lewis Clareburt breaking that FINA, the Mare Nostrum time, but well outside that FINA A time, but a good heat swim all the same. He'll sit in lane number 4 tonight for the final. And Gus Shibnan, the 18-year-old, good solid 153 there for him. We move now to event number 109, the men's 200-metre freestyle para multi-class. Away we go with the para multi-class men's 200-metre freestyle. In lane 1 from Heretatonga Sun Devils, Guy Harrison. 2 from Mount Eden Swimming, Denver Xavier. 3 from Te Arawa Swimming, Bailey Conlon. 4 from Blenheim Swim Club, Jack Bugler. 5 from Mount Eden, David Beck. 6 from Greendale Swim Club, Lance Dusto. And 7 from Parnell, James Hayden. And James Hayden, of course, winning the 100-metre breaststroke last night. David Beck's had a title to his name. And Jack Bugler's been right on that podium most of the time, as has Lance Dusto. Bailey Conlon, the New Zealand record last night. And Jack Bugler heading out, leading this into the first 100. Coached by Jenny Gain, Jack Bugler. So Bailey getting the 400-metre New Zealand record the other day, so obviously this being half the distance, but we know he's swimming well at the moment. A few of the swimmers in this race swimming for the first time at a national championships. Guy Harrison, Denver Xavier, James Hayden, of course, first national championships for them. And in comes Jack Bugler to win this heat. He'll go into lane 4 for the final this evening. 2:16. Just over his entry time. Second goes to David Beck. And third to the wall, Bailey Conlon, who's done slightly better than his entry time. And that concludes that heat. Guy Harrison, Cameron Leslie tells me, has a single-digit golf handicap, which is pretty impressive, I must say. Real supportive bunch, these para swimmers. You always see them out of the pool, waiting to high-five, waiting to congratulate other swimmers. Some great sportsmanship here by our para men. And there's the result, 2:16 through to 2:44 for some of our newcomers to the National Championships. We'll be back after the break for the men's heats of the 100 metres butterfly. Welcome back to the Apollo Project's Aotearoa Swimming Championships 2022 here from the National Aquatic Centre in Auckland. Up next, event 14, the men's 100 metres butterfly. There are 3 heats, and beside the blocks is heat number 1. Lane 2 from Neptune, Curtis Malsop. 3 from Pukekohe, Iko Shibuya. 4 from Coast, Wilrick Kutsia. 5 from Wharanui, William Campbell. 6 from United, Chris Jang. 7 from United, Henry Williams. Wilrick Kutsia through in a quick 25:43. And Wilrick Kutsia coming through comfortably to win heat number 1. Just a tad over 55 there for him. William Campbell touches second. And there's the official result of heat number 1. We move now to heat number 2 of the men's 100 metres butterfly. Heat 2, men's 100 butterfly. Lane 1 from TBSS is Sam Kenny. 2 from Otaki Titans, I should say, Kokoro Frost. 3 from St Paul's, Luca Zabel. 4 from Coast, Chris Dawson. 5 from Capital, Joshua Ames. 6 from Coast is Josh McCormack Goth. And 7 from United, Mason Wang. Dawson winning heat number 2, 56.71. Be interesting to see how it shakes out for the final. One heat to go. Heat number 3 beside the blocks, ready to go. Final heat of the men's 100 metres butterfly. Lane 1 from Mount Eden, John Ashcroft. 2 from North Shore, Howard Liu. 3 from Evolution Aquatics, Thomas Wilkinson. 4 from Capital, Lachlan O'Connor. 5 from QE2, Christopher Elson. 6 from Jazzy, Hugo Rothel. And 7 from North Shore, McAllister Clark. Elson heading through the first 50. Lachlan O'Connor not far behind, half a second behind. Thomas Wilkinson to the turn third. And Lachlan O'Connor just starting to creep ahead in the final 15 metres. And a good lurching finish, 54.01. For Lachlan O'Connor. He will head into lane 4. That was a fast heat, both Ilson and O'Connor. So it'll be interesting to see the middle lanes there. Looks like Ilson, O'Connor, Wilrick Kutsia will be in the middle lanes. Thomas Wilkinson will be just on the outside there, as will Chris Dawson. So we'll be back after the break with the event 110 50 metre butterfly for men para multi-class.
Apollo Projects is New Zealand's trusted specialist for the design and construction of sports, aquatics and education centres, and is proud to be the principal sponsor of Swimming New Zealand.
We're back, event 110, the men's 50 metres butterfly para multi-class, the final heat of this morning, and they are beside the block ready to swim. In lane 3, Bailey Conlon, Te Arawa swimming. 4, Denver Xavier from Mount Eden swimming. And 5, Lance Dusto from Greendale Swim Club. All of these swimmers took part literally 10 minutes ago in the 200 metres freestyle heat. So sometimes it's going to be a little bit of a challenge with this reduced program to get that recovery before the next event, but hopefully they've managed it. And Lance Dusto with a really good 50 here. 31.48, which is underneath his seed time by quite a margin. Well done, Lance. He'll go through to lane 4 in the final tonight. And that concludes the heats for this morning for the men. And can I ask you to put your hands together now and thank our technical officials as they make their way from pool deck. Well, a good men's heat session this morning. Kicked off with the 200 metre freestyle. Middle lane will be Lewis Clarebird in that event, and alongside him the likes of Cameron Gray, Stephen Kent, Louis Clark and Gus Shivnan in the middle lanes. It's going to be a great final tonight, and nice to see Stephen Kent battling away to hold on to second in that heat this morning. 200 metre freestyle para multi-class will be Jack Bugler in the middle lane for that event. He looked really solid today after that disappointment of the goggles falling off yesterday. The 100 metre butterfly for men, that's going to be Lachlan O'Connor in the middle lane, of course, with Christopher Elson on his outside. Also in the mix will be Wilrick Coetzee and also Chris Dawson. So that's going to be a really tight one. 54, 55s for the guys. Can we get them all under 54? Let's see what happens tonight. And also the 50 metre butterfly, 3 of those swimmers in there. Lance Dusto looking strong. So hopefully he gets the title tonight. It would be nice to see him win one. So thanks for joining us in the heats. We'll be back for the women's heats at 12:40 p.m. this afternoon. We hope you can join us. Thank you very much.